I wanted to explain why I find Sofubi so endearing. And part of it has to do with Pewdiepie. Weird, I know. I had a few Sofubi pieces in my collection, grabbing them here and there. When they'd pop up at a local toy fair, I'd scoop them up. I had a friend hook me up with a bunch of pieces in the beginning. My first pieces were a Max Toy tank and a Killer J Kaiju. I was curious about Sofubi and it hadn't become a full-blown obsession just yet. Just a sort of general respect for the art form. Later, I would ask Pewdiepie on one of his live streams about his toys. And here he is reading out my question.
Your cause tattoo is rad. Are you into designer art toys? Yes.
I was shocked and amazed that he answered my question, and I was even more shocked and amazed when he started pulling toys off the shelf and actually showing them to the camera. It was a really interesting feeling to ask a question to such a big creator, like someone you respect and hold in high regard, and to have them answer that question. It was just too cool. Later, he would retread this topic and make a video about his toys in a very similar fashion, and I couldn't help but feel I had my own little butterfly effect on the Pewdiepie channel. Side note, he took the time to slam DJ Khaled twice.
And I saw it in the background of like a DJ Khaled video, and I just cringed so hard.
Which is fucking hilarious.
I remember I saw, because I have the cause tattoo, and I saw in the background of one of DJ Khaled's videos, he has the statue, and I was just like, the cringe.
So after that first live stream, I really wanted to make a video going over his collection and explaining what each piece was and shedding a little more light, giving everybody a little bit more information about what these toys were and what they meant. So I took to Instagram and started DMing people and got into some really interesting conversations and started doing my own sleuthing about trying to learn more, trying to learn anything I could about Sofubi. And very quickly it shifted from a research project into just a passion and excitement for Sofubi altogether. I stumbled across a group of people that were so passionate and interested about Sofubi, and they were so fascinating to talk to that I kinda just forgot about the video altogether. That became secondary. My focus was no longer how do I dissect Pewdiepie's toy collection and make a video about it, and it became how do I learn more about this super cool thing. During my quest for information online about Sofubi, I actually ended up making friends and meeting some really cool people, and some of them I talk to every day online. I found a love for this art form and the tradition behind it. It's a finely tuned process that's been perfected over generations. It has a heritage. Sofubi was so popular through the 60s and 70s, and saw a decline in the 80s when die-cast and plastic toys became popular with things like Diaclone. Then, in the 2000s, it saw an amazing revival of new artists breathing new life into Sofubi, with designs that were unique and striking and paint jobs that were homages to Sentai heroes. New artists who were inspired by those toys of their childhood, bringing back Sofubi in the most endearing way. So I started collecting, Reelhead mostly. I had a friend send me a couple pieces. I entered and won an Adam A lottery, and I became a Sofubi collector. So, why Sofubi? Because it represents so much. Nostalgia for a bygone era, a unique and refined art style, and for me, discovery. It's all about learning, it's all about understanding, it's all about seeing the beauty in these awesome art pieces. So thanks for watching, and if you're interested in toys or found this video interesting, please do subscribe to the channel. And to close out the video, very quickly, I'm going to throw on the screen the names of all the different Sofubi that Pewdiepie showed off. It's not the full in-depth analysis of my original video concept, but if you're interested, then you'll know. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Do we have time for bonus toys?